The final 2 weeks of the regular season are upon us, and off we go on EA Sports. This kick is fielded in the end zone, but no move to bring it out. It's touchback, and that ball will come out to the 30-yard line. First and 10. Now the first carry of the game for Josh Jacobs. And he's going to struggle to get back to the line. Maybe a yard. Dallas Turner, the rookie, there on the tackle. Here's 2nd and 9. From the gun, it's Love. Catch is made by Romeo Doubs. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
Every once in a while, it just comes down to you need somebody in the huddle to just make a play. And it wasn't a whole lot fancy here. The quarterback just dumps the ball down, a quick underneath completion, and then really it's the yards after catch that did the rest. And that's what it takes. You're not always going to have the perfect play. You're not always going to dial up the perfect play against the perfect look. Sometimes players need to make plays, and that was a good one there.
Here's a 2nd and 9. It's the tight end Kraft in motion. A 2nd down throw for Love. The catch is made. This is Tucker Kraft. And they'll take this down inside the 35.
Just seems like every year, Mike, the tight end position just continues to grow within the passing game and establishes a bigger and bigger role. And listen, I know I'm biased, but if you want to have a good passing game, you better have a good tight end.
On 1st and 10, here's Love. He finds Jaden Reed for the grab. And they're going to be set up now as he's brought down at the 5-yard line.
Well, they certainly aren't wasting any time marching down the field. I mean, you only need one hand to count how many plays they've run, and yet they find themselves 1st and goal inside the low red zone.
In motion, Reed. Look wide. Get this one complete. A very nice open field tackle there. He could not get free. Gains nothing.
Receiver just finds himself in a really nice groove, and there's these weird times in the game, Mike, where it just seems like every ball comes your way. Every play they call, you're wide open, and you just find yourself in one of those grooves that athletes talk about. So they got to continue to ride the hot hand, because right now on that field, there's no mistaking who it is. So on 2nd down, they try to hammer it in on the ground, Mike, but now on 3rd and goal, I don't think you had any choice but to put this ball in your quarterback's hands and test this defense through the air.
Play 7 of the drive coming up, and it's 3rd and goal. Out of the shotgun, it's Love. That is caught side of the end zone. Romeo Doubs. Touchdown, Green Bay. Touchdown number 9 for the year. Brandon McManus now to add the extra point. The kick is good. And the Packers will take a 7-0 lead. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. To return, it's Brandon Powell. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. They run, and here's the former Packer, Aaron Jones. And a good job following his blockers, a gain of 7. It'll be 2nd down.
This just shows why you can't count on just one guy to take him down. He's a powerful enough runner. You gotta have guys coming in support when that first hit is made. It takes a team effort to stop him, especially once he gets going.
Play action now. It's McCarthy. They'll stop it here. We have an injured Viking to tend to. Athletic training staff's going to take a look, but this is a problem late in the season. So, from the 36, it is 1st and 10. In motion, it's Jefferson. Using the jet sweep for the fake, they run it up the middle. And it's brought down after a gain of a couple. Second down and 8. Again, it's Jones. He's taken down, but just shy of midfield.
So you're on the sideline and you're watching the other team go right down the field and score on their first drive. As a play caller, you have to be careful that it doesn't throw you out of your initial plan coming into the game. They wanted to establish some ground game here early, and that's exactly what they did.
Pressure gets there, and down he goes.
And now we're seeing the game kind of go back and forth. Each team trading blows, trying to establish control over the other. Nice chunk play on the previous play. The defense responds back with a sack, and we're going to see which team can establish a little bit more of this control as the game unfolds.
From the gun, it's a run, and it's Jones. And some good blocking at the point of attack. A pickup of 7, and it brings up 3rd down. They'll throw with Howell. Oh, got him again the 2nd time with a sack on this opening drive.
This defensive line clearly has a beat on this offense. They've got to find a way to settle their pass protections if they want to be able to get their quarterback in any sort of a step.
So on 4th down, out comes Ryan Wright to punt for Minnesota. Out to return this for the Packers, it's Keyshawn Nixon. Take it in, back at his own 12. And he'll get a few yards on this return, up past the 15-yard line. So they come to the line for 1st down and 10. We'll go play action with Love. Throw left side, but that's going to be incomplete. Trying to connect with Romeo Doubs that time. And it'll bring up 2nd down.
Timing and trust. Critical elements of this quick passing game. If your target and the quarterback are not on the same page, it winds up being an incompletion and a wasted down.
On 2nd down, Jacobs. And he nearly got free. But as it is, gain of 6, and it sets up 3rd down. To throw is Love. He's got a man. It's Doubs. Remember, he had the touchdown on the opening drive, and here on drive 2, he gets a 1st down with that catch.
So far here early, Mike, the key for this offense has been their ability to maintain possession by converting on these 3rd downs. It's going to be a big storyline the rest of the way. His defense has to find a way. When they force third down, they got to get off the field. The timing of these RPO concepts, that's the entire key. Remember, Mike, in the college game, they get a 3-yard window that they're allowed to be downfield even on a forward pass. That's not the rule in the NFL. These decisions have to be made quickly. If not, even after a good pickup, you could be coming back due to a flag.
Here's a handoff to Jacobs. And he'll take this ahead to the 43-yard line. Linebacker Ivan Pace up to make that play. 3rd and a yard. We'll try to run it here with Jacobs. This will not do the trick. They've stopped it behind the line. 4th down coming up. Packers set to kick this one away. Brandon Powell returns for the Vikings. And he'll be brought down. Short return. And they'll take over there. They'll start this one with a 3 tight end look. Now, faking the give. And that one knocked away. It's incomplete.
I think he just rushed that decision just a little bit downfield. I mean, it's one thing to trust your guy to make a play in tight coverage, but I think if he was a little bit more patient in his progression, there was an easier throw out there that wouldn't make him have to throw such a tight window ball and put his receiver in a tight spot.
The task now, a really tough one. 3rd and very long. To throw is Howell. Here comes the screen to Jones.
They pick up a nice chunk play there through the air on 3rd down, but it's not quite enough to move the chains. Now the question is, how aggressive is this head coach willing to be as he tries to extend this drive?
To return, it's Nixon. And this winds up a very nice return. He's able to get up past the 40-yard line. At their own 43-yard line. Set to go now on 1st and 10. On the ground, it's Jacobs to start the drive. Now a flag comes in. It was thrown by the umpire. The pickup is 4, but usually that's a holding penalty. The man in motion is Watson. That's Dobbs, open left side. Good result there after the penalty. They get the yardage back and then some.
How fast things can flip. You find yourself in 1st and a mile after taking a penalty on 1st down. But that chunk play there in the passing game now gets them back in sequence with the chains and brings up a more manageable 2nd down.
That'll be caught. It's Josh Jacobs. And they'll hold him to a gain of just a couple and sets up 3rd down. Dobbs headed in motion. Throw to the right flat. It is caught. And he puts his head down and he picks up the 1st down.
One of the easiest ways to negate these really good pass rushes in the NFL, Mike, is just to simply get the ball out of the quarterback's hand as fast as possible. And sometimes it's by design, sometimes it's based on need. But really nice job there by the quarterback, getting into the hands of his receiver and then see what he can do after the catch.
They'll run out of the gun with Jacobs. And he'll get this down inside the 40-yard line. A gain of 7 yards. Second down and 3. Off the play fake. Here's Love. And he'll just bite the bullet and throw this one away. That was a good idea. Didn't force anything there. But now it's going to bring up third down.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
From the gun on third down, it's Love. That complete to Jacobs. Second time they've hooked up on this drive. This one good for 12 and a first down.
Mike, I think we make so much of all these fancy routes, right? The selling, the head fakes, getting in and out of the break. And while that's really important to create separation, that's really more of a man beater. That's when teams want to just play you one-on-one and you have to beat the defender. Against zone defense like we saw here, it's a lot more simpler. Understand the concept of the play, understand where the holes in the defense are, and get there and be friendly to the quarterback. And if you're open, stay open. That's NFL route running. That's what the best guys do.
Here's a 2nd and 6. On play action, Love. Escaping the danger, throwing and completing. Packers go ahead and use the first of their timeouts. It comes with 47 seconds to go in half number 1. They have converted twice on third down on this drive, and they need a yard here with 3rd and 1. Now Love. Open is Kraft. He's got it. And he's going to have the first down taken down after a short pickup of 5, but it will keep the drive going. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away, and that'll set up 2nd down.
So defensively, there's always the initial pass coverage plan, and then when that breaks down and the quarterback goes into scramble mode, how fast can you then move on to the second phase and what they call plaster, meaning find the nearest receiver and almost play a man-to-man, and it's exactly what they did here, and there was nowhere for the ball to go, and he's forced to just throw it away.
To the right side here, pass is caught. Here now, 3rd and 5. Now Love. That is caught to the goal line and in. Romeo Doubs. Touchdown, Packers. His 2nd touchdown of this first half. Extra point by McManus, up and good. And the Packers move out on top, 14-0. 4 seconds still to be played in this half as that one's away. Powell now to bring it back. And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this first half of play.
With the score, Packers 14, Vikings nothing.
All right, Coach, second half, drawing near. Glad to have you back with us here on EA Sports. Third quarter set to commence. And we're back underway here on EA Sports. Powell now to bring it back. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line. Here's 1st and 10. The drive begins with a carry by Jones. He'll manage only a couple. The veteran Kenny Clark in on the stop. Hook him up on a 2nd down and 8. Man in motion, heading left. On play action, he'll set up to throw. The pressure, too much, and he goes down.
If there's any silver lining for this drive, Mike, it's the fact that at least this sack occurred on an early down. So I guess technically they have a chance to claw themselves out of this hole, but that's the 3rd sack of the game. And this defense doesn't show any signs of slowing down.
Work to do following the sack. It is 3rd and long. Now it's Howe. Looking for Jefferson deep downfield. That one underthrown and intercepted. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
Well, Mike, I think it's pretty clear what the message was by this head coach at halftime. He said, listen, guys, we're behind. We're trailing. We're going to come out early in this second half and be aggressive from the get-go and cut into this deficit. But oftentimes, reckless decision-making, over-aggressive play calling leads to turnovers. Now, this defense finds themselves heading back out onto the field a little earlier than expected, but they need to hold serve and keep this score right where it is.
It's a gain there of 26 yards. Space getting tight here, down to the 13-yard line. They work 1st and 10. Off play action. He'll set up to throw. A toss, left side, caught by his running back. And good yardage there after the catch. They'll wind up with a gain of 7 on 1st down.
Great example of 1st down efficiency. You don't always have to go for the big play, but put yourself in a friendly 2nd down. Now you have equal opportunity to both run and pass.
This is caught toward the side of the end zone. Romeo Doubs. Touchdown, Green Bay. That is 3 touchdowns in this one, and he's up to 11 on the season. Extra point by McManus, up and good. And the Packers will stake themselves to a 21-0 lead.
Brandon McManus set to kick off.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Here comes the return from a yard or 2 deep. Good job in coverage. They're going to get him down short of the 20-yard line.
And they're on the 19-yard line.
They'll come up here 1st and 10. They'll run it with Jones to begin this drive. And some space opens as he's brought down following a gain of 6.
He was brought down by Cole Holcomb. It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4. At the 20.
They'll work now on 2nd and 4. Here's Howell. Now he'll run it.
That's just great awareness there, Mike. He's looking downfield. He doesn't see anything, but he is locked in to get that 1st down. He tucks it, becomes a runner, and gets past the marker.
So, 1st and 10 now from the 30. Throwing is Howell. That's caught by Jones out of the backfield. And he's not going to be able to get away. Good defense on the perimeter. It'll be a loss of yardage.
I think this play is a direct result of his film study. He knew exactly where that ball was going before the play was snapped. And that play recognition, man, it separates a lot of guys in this league and results in a negative play.
Howell. To the left side here. Caught by Addison. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one.
And this is where the speed of your inside receivers are so critical. He lines up in the right slot. But, Mike, look how far he covers to where he ended up receiving that ball. You can't have all day. Those defensive linemen, they are coming after your quarterback. So the speed in the slot is critical. That's a great example why.
Back to throw. Howell. And they're going to track him down. He couldn't find a receiver, and down he goes.
The offense goes from feeling really good about the previous play with a real nice pickup to then on the ensuing play ending up going the complete opposite direction. Really nice job here by the defense immediately getting back on track. What do the coaches say? Just play the next play. And that's exactly what they did.
Third and long. He'll look to throw.
Sometimes it's just the case of taking what the defense gives you. And here's one of those examples. There's nowhere for him to go with the ball. For a minute, it looked like he was going to be able to pick up this first down with his legs. The defense rallies, brings him down short of the first down marker, sets up fourth down.
No movement from the punt team. They'll line up to go for it on fourth down. They will indeed go as they look to throw. And he will have the first down. Needing to make something happen, trailing here in the third quarter. They convert on fourth down.
First down at the 45-yard line.
Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. And he got rid of that one quickly before the receiver even knew what was going on. That's incomplete. The intended receiver was Justin Jefferson. And that will lead to a second down. On the handoff, Jones. And this will be a short gain down to the 41-yard line. Andrew Cooper, the rookie, is there on the tackle. Third and 6. They'll throw with Howell. He's got his receiver. It's Jones. And he will have the first down. The drive will continue after a pickup of 8. Back to throw. Rush comes. They're setting up the screen. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive coordinator struggles with, so they can't get too soft here as they try to hold on to this lead here late.
To throw is Howell. He's hit as he threw. It goes to the ground, and it's an incomplete pass.
This has really been the story of this entire game, Mike. I mean, this pass rush has had the advantage over the offense pretty much from the jump, and they've already recorded a couple of sacks, a handful of close calls, and it's the pressure in the backfield is why this team finds themselves with the lead here late in this ballgame.
There's Jefferson, and He'll try to get to the marker, but he's going to wind up a yard or two short.
A gain of 6 yards.
Nice job by the defense there, stopping them short on third down. Brings up fourth, but Mike, honestly, I don't think there's much decision to be made. He's got to keep his offense out there. They need to come away with points. Find themselves down multiple scores in this one. They're going to have to maximize these possessions.
They'll run for it, and it's Jones. It's a gain of 10 as they get the conversion on fourth down.
It's been a really nice drive they've been able to put together, Mike, and I think the key word is balance. Not having to rely too heavily on either the run or the pass. Continue to mix it up, going back and forth. Keep the defense off balance. A lot of success.
Ball at the 3, second down and goal. Again, it'll be Jones. And he will take this one across into the end zone. Aaron Jones. Touchdown, Vikings. Well, Greg, the light's still on way down at the end of the tunnel here. They are climbing back into this one with that touchdown here in the fourth quarter.
And they have a tall task ahead of them, Mike, but they have a chance. I mean, we've seen stranger things happen. They got a 2-possession game here late. They're going to need a couple stops, and they're going to need a couple things to bounce their way.
Reichert out now, following the touchdown, as he kicks this one away. This fielded at about the 9. And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. They'll start on the ground with Jacobs. And he'll get forward for a couple. It's second down.
He was tackled at the 27-yard line. A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and 8.
To throw is Love. And that's going to wind up incomplete. Pressure certainly impacted the quarterback there. Couldn't get his arm all the way through. And it's going to bring up a 3rd down.
It's been a bit of a pedestrian game for this quarterback and ultimately this passing game here today, Mike. And I know they all would have loved to connect on that deep throw. I think that stat sheet would have looked a whole lot different, but just a little off in their execution and leads to an incompletion.
Take this one all the way. 73 yards. Touchdown, Green Bay. Greg, that's one of those scores where it's not completely over, but it's getting to be about that time.
Yeah, Mike, I just think they're entering miracle stage right now, and I just don't think there's any coming back from this deficit.
Extra point by McManus, up and good. And the Packers will open it up even further here in this fourth quarter.
Brandon McManus set to kick off.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. Powell now to bring it back. He's across the 20, taken down just shy of the 25. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be second down.
At the 24-yard line.
He'll drop to throw. Throwing it right into the hands of his running back. Call it a gain of 13. First down, Minnesota.
It's been tough sledding for this offense all day today, Mike, but especially here in the second half. So they are just in desperate need of a spark, just something to get their offense into a little bit of a rhythm if they want to have any chance to find themselves back into this game here late.
And they're going to bring him down, but there is a penalty marker on the field. Throwing now from the gun. That one caught by the former Lion, T.J. Hawkinson.
As a route runner, once you identify zone coverage like they were playing here, the key is find open space and stay in it. He did a nice job here because that was not a big hole. The quarterback had to put a little extra on that one, and they were able to make the completion.
This pass, right side, going to be caught by Addison. And it'll be taken down after a gain of 9, and third down coming up. Now they'll set up to throw. And he'll be taken down as the clock ticks towards 2 minutes to play. So 2 minutes left to play in the second half. We'll come back and finish this one off after this. The offense not coming off the field, and here's fourth down. He's got his man. It's Jefferson.
Some teams just have a stronger appetite for being willing to go for fourth down tries, even on their side of the field, Mike, and we're seeing it so much more often. The days of just punting the ball back and forth and saying, hey, we're going to play good defense. Remember, the better your defense, that doesn't mean you should punt. The better your defense, the more chances you should take on offense. Well, we all know the running joke, right, Mike? If this guy could catch, he'd be playing offense. And, well, I think that's kind of a joke for the past. These defensive players are incredible these days. That's just
nowhere to go. He's going to be taken down.
If they win this game, this pass rush is going to be a big reason why. The 5 sacks speak for itself, but their ability to disrupt the timing of this offense, that can't be overstated.
So, backed up after the sack, and now it's third and long. A shotgun snap. He'll look to throw. That is incomplete. And here we go. They're down to what could be their final play. It's fourth down.
I can't exactly put my finger on it, but it just seems like this entire game, like this passing game and this quarterback specifically, they've just been off. And whether it's missing these big shots downfield like he did there or just simple underneath layups.
That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by the safety, Xavier McKinney. And the Packers are going to get it back here just past the 35.
It's no secret, this offense has severely struggled to sustain drives this entire game, and the scoreboard, for the most part, Mike, it reflects that. I mean, that interception should, in essence, put an end to any lingering hope of a last-minute comeback.
Running from the pistol, it's Jacobs. And he'll plow forward for a gain of 4 yards. Once again, it's Jacobs. And this defense up to the task there. Gain of just 2, and it's 3rd down. So, it's a win here for the visiting Packers. And right away, you can point to the turnover battle. Always key. Tells the story so often. It did here again today. Their offense didn't turn it over at all. They finished on the plus side with the takeaways. And as a result,